Good morning, guys. It is a new day, and I have been market prepping like crazy. Um, but what did I do? I think I may have left my. I think I did. Okay, so I left my mic in the car, so I don't have my mic right now. So we're going to record the best way that we can. It is about It is 6:40 in the morning, and I have to leave here around 6:50. So I'm doing this video really quick to update you guys on my August debt. So as you guys saw in the last video, I told you that the $4,200 that we had paid off in debt, we literally accumulated that again. With the kids being home for the past 2 months, buying sneakers and stuff for school, uniform I didn't have to buy, and etc., etc., etc. Now, with that being said, I did my spreadsheet and I plugged in the numbers, and of course, we are back up, and it says that I'm looking over there because the laptop is on the bed. I have 144 months to pay off a total of $288,000 in debt. That does include the house, all credit cards, car notes, and everything. So when I paid off the $4,200, what I was using was the snowball method. Okay, I was using the snowball method back then. This time around, I switched it over to the avalanche method. So card number one, I will have to, it says that this month I have to pay $209 towards it, which I don't think I'm going to do. I may go ahead and increase that. I'm aiming to pay $700 towards this card this month. So I'll see if I can go ahead and accomplish that. And then card number two is $29 a month. I'm not going to go through every single detail because honestly, I don't have time to do that. But this is just an idea. So right now I have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I have 11 debts total that I need to tackle. And if I follow this chart al pie de la letra, like to the T, then in 144 months, I should be done paying this off, which means that it will take me all the way to, oh Lord, hold on. 144 months means that is August of 2037. We're in 2025, so that's 12 years to pay off $288,000 if I remain on task. That's not gonna happen. Nope. That means I will be 54 years old? No, I'm not doing that. So, I have the tracker there. I am going to be doing savings challenges. I'm going to do another video on that. But for right now, what I'm going to do is fill in my Budget Babe book, which is Save Cute, Crush Debt, Budget Babe. I did make this book, guys. It does not come with the polka dots. This was my trial run, but it does come with, I can put it on a color sheet. I could do it on cardstock that already has the front of the page decorated. This part will be a white box with the white frame, and then the writing, of course. And then inside, this is my favorite part, which is the goals, the manifestations that you have. Then you put down here your total goal debt, your monthly goals. I don't know if you guys can see it. There you go. You could put your total debt, your monthly goals, your quarterly goals. There goes the manifestation box. Then the method that you are going to use to pay off your debt. Then we have our milestone and rewards. Basically, this is when you accomplish a goal. Like, let's say it's to pay one card off before a certain amount of months. You can go ahead and put that there. What are you going to reward yourself with? With an ice cream, with a tablet, something, right? Then you have your affirmations. We all need affirmations. And then what is important. So we have that there. Then on the bottom, I did put my website and I put my Ko-Fi account. Now, I don't know if I'm going to offer this on Ko-Fi yet, but it's still on there. I am going to do some edits on this in this book, only because although I have my website on there, I'm going to have a specific section where you guys can find everything stationery that I'm creating. Here we have this book belongs to. Again, it does not have the polka dots on it. I printed it and then did not like it. And here is the page that I will be completing right now, which is the debt payoff strategies. Here I put, of course, the avalanche and the snowball. You basically will check off which one you're going to do. If you are new to budgeting or trying to get rid of your debt, I basically put a description of what each method is. So with the avalanche, you start with the debt with the highest interest rate and throw all your extra cash at it while making minimum payments on the others, which is what I'm doing right now, the avalanche. And then you have the snowball, where it says start with your smallest debt, pay it off first while making minimum payments on the rest. Once it's gone, roll that payment into the next smallest debt. So we have that. This page, I did edit it to put in order of payments. So there's another section on there. Let's see how this one works. I may be able to just delete the other section that I put, but right now, this is what I have printed as my sample book. And let me check the time. I don't want to be late. Okay, we have time. All right, so we have the debt name, which will be what credit cards you have or the name of the debt, however you want to name it. We have here the APR, how much the interest is on each card or on your mortgage payment. Then you have the total amount due. So here you're going to write how much you owe, what's the balance on each card or debt that you have, what the minimum payments are. And here, which this is what I think I took off, I wrote here, if you're going to do the avalanche payment method or the avalanche payment amount or snowball payment amount. I believe I changed that. But I'll double check. I probably didn't, because now that I look at it, I put avalanche payment amount and snowball payment amount, which means, for example, my spreadsheet says that I have to pay $209 on a card in order for this month at least. But then after that is $414 a month. Since I'm aiming for more, let's say I would do card one, APR is 29.9%. Total amount due is, I'll just throw out a number, $5,500. The original minimum payment for that card is it's $209 is the minimum payment. And then what will be that avalanche payment method that I choose to do? Well, I said it's going to be $700 this month. So in that section, I will put $700. You can organize this however you want. If you're going to do avalanche, you can color code it with your highlighters like card one, or write it in order on the paper. But on the new sheets, I did put order of payment. So it will give you the ability to write 1, 2, 3, 4. You can organize it in the book itself. Okay. On the next page, I did put a category page. I'm going to be filling this out at work and probably then talking to you guys about it later. But in the category section, you basically can put everything that's households. You can put all your light bill, water bill, whatever. Here, if you have children, you can put children. Each box, you can categorize it. Then I put 2 of those pages. Then I have the payday tracker right here. And on the payday tracker, you can save based on the temperature of the day, or temperature on payday. So if you get paid on Mondays and the temperature is 76, then you can save $76. You can save the date of payday. So if you get paid on the 15th, you can just go ahead and put in $15, or simply roll a dice and save the number you land on. The choice is yours. Make it fun, flexible. It's all about what works for you. So each month has 5 little circles. So we are, let's say if this was August, I get paid on Friday. It's the 8th. So if I wanted to put $8 in there, I would just bubble in. I'll put a number 8 there, and I know that that day I saved $8. So that goes from January all the way to December. You can start using it whenever you want. This does not have a date. No pressure. Here is a simple spending tracker. Again, guys, there is no polka dots on the pages, okay? Here is the spending tracker. You have your date, your description, your category. Remember, the category page is in the front. You can put that there, and then how much you spent. I need to fill that out today. Then we have our bills tracker. You can write in, here it says your month, and you can write in your bill's name, the due date, and how much the bills are. So for this, I am adding 6 months worth of pages. So you will have 6 spending tracker pages and 6 bill tracker pages. If you need more, then you can order it online, and I can have those shipped out to you. Or I can probably put it on Ko-Fi as a digital product, and you can download it and insert it in here on your own. Okay, so here is the big thing. The debt tracker color in icons. I did this as simple as possible. My brain is always on the go, so I needed to create this a way where it was easy for me to do. 1, 2, 3, goodbye, off to the next. Okay, so we have here, when you're starting to tackle this debt, your debt name, the payoff goal. So payoff goal is basically when you want to finish paying this off. And then you have each icon. So that is how much each icon is worth. On here, I believe I put 96 credit cards. So if you have a balance of $5,500, you go ahead and take that $5,500 and divide it into 96. And that's what each one of these cards are going to be worth. Once you save that amount, you can go ahead and color it in. If it's say that you wanted to save $70, not save, but you're going to pay $70 and you manage to pay $35, you'll color in half of the card. And then once you have the other 35, you color in that other half. You don't need to use that for credit card, but if that's, I'm using it for credit card. Then we have the bombs on this one, which is also a debt tracker. Same concept as the credit cards, just that the icons are a little bit bigger. Then we have the flowers or the roses, debt tracker as well, same concept. Then we have here, this is supposed to be a house, but we have this one. We also have the little fancy smancy bows. Here we have a savings tracker if you're wanting to either buy a house or home repairs, whatever you want to do. Then we have more bows This one is for savings. The other one was for debt. Then I have the school savings tracker. If you have kids, this is handy. If you don't have kids and you want to buy for grandkids, nieces, nephews, you have student loan debt, whatever, you can use that. What else do we have? We have the teddy bear savings tracker. And then, oh, we have a lot more savings tracker back here. We have the little envelopes savings tracker. We have the car savings tracker. Now, some of you might say, well, why would you put an SUV instead of a car? Well, my dream car is actually an SUV, so I went with what I thought. They say when you're creating things, create it like if you're the one using it. Well, I am using it, but create it like if it's for you, and then you can put it out there. So I created it like it's for me, and I'm putting it out there. Okay. So since I want an SUV, then that's what I used. Then I have the little clouds and the airplane. So clearly we all know what that's for. It's for traveling. It doesn't necessarily need to be flying. It could just be a road trip or whatever. But you can use that as a traveling place. And then we have the holiday. So we know what holiday that is. That is a savings tracker. Now, I've been debating if I should add in here the birthdays. Birthdays, I'm missing something else. Birthday, Easter. I don't know if I should add more to it. You guys in the budget community that follow me, please comment below. Let me know if I should add more pages into this. Right now, it has about 25 to 30 pages, this budget book, and I am going to put it up on my website for sale, but I need to make certain things very clear. When I price these things, I am pricing it not like crazy high, but I need to price it reasonably. I sat down for hours to create this. I'm also using good quality paper, very thick paper, and laminating sheets. I use lamination sheets of 5 mLs to make this, and the paper quality is between 32 and 110 pounds paper. So it's not cheap to make this book. So I am going to price it to what I believe it is reasonable and fair for everyone, because at the end of the day, you are buying it to accomplish a goal, not to put a hole in your pocket. I don't want to put a hole in your pocket, but I do want you to accomplish a goal. And I also need to make it to where I can make my money back and some money to pay everything else that goes along with running a small business. So I also ordered these rings, and yeah, it's a lot. So that is the book. If you guys think I should leave the cover at least with the polka dots, let me know. Everything, I accept everything. This is my first budget book that I make, so all suggestions are welcome. Okay. But I am going to start doing this today because we're already on August 5th and I am behind on writing down everything, and I do have quite a bit of expenses that I need to put down in this book. So guys, it's now time for me to head on to work. It's probably 7 o'clock, which means that I am literally 10 minutes late from leaving my house. So I will catch you guys on the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.